Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So, I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot of videos. I've been kind of in a depressive state. You know how you get, things start kind of weighing on you and you kind of go, you don't feel like doing anything? Well, that's been me lately. So, I'm sitting here drinking my coffee, and I decided to meditate this morning. And I decided, while I was doing my meditation, you know, I like to focus on a candle. I don't know what everybody else likes to do. But I'm focusing on a candle, and I said, okay, so angels and spirit guides, because they've been kind of starting to talk to me, and I don't always understand what they're saying. So I got a really nice neighbor next door. Her son comes over and helps me a lot. He fixed my water tank the other day. I had water leaking in my bathroom, of all things. But at any rate, so I'm saying, you know, angels and spirit guides, what do you want me to know today? And I got real quiet, and I'm hyperactive, so, you know, even without coffee. So a couple of times I got up, came back, sat down, and I started focusing and just kind of just like opening up, saying, what do y'all want me to know today? And this here went off first, which I always call that my spirit guides and this my angels, but regardless, it's always higher power, okay? It's always comes from source. Dolores Cannon, I don't know if any of y'all know who she is. She was a psychotherapist. She's passed away now. But a lot of those psychotherapists, when they have people and they're trying to help people, messages come through from other sources, other you know, higher power, spirit guides, angels, all kind of different things. You just have to go check her out. I'm just now finding her. But so I asked the angels, I said, what do you want me to know today? And sometimes, you know, I'm hyper and I do talk to myself, and I've found out that that's how I channel. Sometimes I found out this morning that when I get a thought and I think something out loud and I say it to myself, that's when another thought pops in my head. And I suddenly realized this morning that why I don't always understand what they're saying is because I'm not slowing down enough to listen. So when I'm channeling and I'm thinking something out loud, that's when a thought will pop into my head at the same time in another voice or similar to my voice. But I suddenly realized this morning that's how they're communicating. Because when I'm talking or thinking out loud to myself or saying, you know, well, what about this? What about that? Or whatever the thought is, that's when the little messages pop in. And that's when I know what the last earring was. So try that for yourself. And if it embarrasses you to talk to yourself, who cares? As long as you're doing something for you and it's something that your higher power wants you to know, it's for you. Don't discount that, folks. Don't discount that something wants to tell you something, even your higher self. And your higher self is never going to lie to you. That's where your instincts, your gut comes in, your little thoughts to yourself, and I've heard quite a few people get the ear ringing. They don't always know what it means either. But for me, talking apparently, or thinking out loud, or just mulling over something, that's when they send me the little messages of what they want me to know. So the title of this video, I think it's going to be When Angels Speak, because this morning this was like a big, huge light bulb going off. So, because I'd been saying sometimes stopping and listening, going, okay, so I used to get pictures, now I don't get pictures. Why am I not getting pictures no more? So I'm on my own spiritual journey, and sorry if I hit my table, my camera moves. And I'm trying to figure out what they're saying to me. So if you're trying to figure out what your higher power is saying to you, what the angels are saying to you, what's best for you, maybe try talking to yourself. People always say that's when they'll say, oh, you're crazy if you talk to yourself. Now, we're not talking about people that you see, some homeless people that do have schizophrenia or something like that. We're not talking about, you know, walking around wanting to hurt people, hurt yourself, or anything like that. We're talking about when you're just sitting and you're going to know if you're trying to, if you're going off the rails, or if you think you're going crazy. I mean, it's not, well, like, for example, my niece on her little, I never did get around to making the third video about my niece's spiritual awakening. And she was really going through some stuff, folks. And now that I know, and I've gone through some of the things she went through, I know for a fact she wasn't crazy. She already saw auras. Her name was Erin. She already saw auras, and she could kind of sometimes tell you what people were thinking just by the colors that she was seeing. So everybody has a special gift. And I know of a couple of people that have special gifts. My friend Cheyenne Brown has a gift with animals. She's the one that jumped on the chair screaming, kill the spider, kill the spider. She has even the squirrels come down from the trees to talk to this girl, okay? And I've been there to witness that. Going, okay, and she'll be like, yeah, the squirrel's talking to me. And, you know, animals don't talk the same way dogs and cats do. I mean, things like squirrels and things like that. I mean, she even has a family of possums that come through her yard. The thing is, they all feel that they're safe around her. That's why they come around her. Like Saint, who is it? Not Saint Anthony. Who's the one that they have the statue of all the time that has all the animals around him? Everybody has a special gift. And whether you think you do or you don't, you do. So you got to have faith and trust in yourself. You have to find the value in yourself. You have to, well, you don't have to, but I would advise getting rid of toxic people, getting toxic situations out of your life, anything that's not good for you. Just like I've kicked over the past 2 years, I've kicked so many people and things to the curb. I just want to be in a better place, and I am in a better place mentally and emotionally. So my little message today is, ask the angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, what do I need to know today? Because when angels speak, you need to listen, because they always have your highest good for you. And so the other thing that they told me this morning when I was just saying, okay, so what else is coming through, is they told me, don't give up hope. Hope is the one thing that will keep anything that is on its last leg from dying. And hope is a huge thing. If you don't have hope for a better day, a better hour, a better future, hope for yourself, you find yourself just getting in that stinking thinking and not, you know what I'm saying? And I've been there. And that's the one thing is I tell people all the time, you're never alone. And whatever you've gone through, someone else has been through something similar. They may not have experienced the same emotions. Some people get upset and say, you don't know how I feel. Well, if they've been through something similar, they have a good idea how you feel. So don't discount that. Most people always have, not always, but most people have at least one person or one thing that makes them feel better. Rather it be some favorite YouTube channel, or a favorite relative, or a favorite niece, or your best friend, or even your dog or cat. Just sometimes being able to talk to something, and who cares if someone thinks you're crazy? I know a lot of people that talk to themselves. I've gone up to people in the grocery store going, okay, I got this one, I got this. A lot of people do that and don't even realize they're doing it. So don't let no one tell you you're crazy, okay? Your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, your idea of divinity, whatever divinity is. For me, it's the God and the goddess. To me, there's a balance to the universe. It's love. So whatever divinity or however you see spirituality, talk to it. Him, her, however you view divinity or spirituality. If you believe in Jesus, that's fine. Jesus was a great teacher. If you believe in God, if you believe in your priest, whatever you believe in that makes you feel some kind of comfort, go there. Talk to them. You know, a lot of times I'm hearing a lot of things about journaling, and I have a hard time with that. But this morning, I actually went to grab a notebook, and they told me, nope, not that notebook. Because I thought that was my thought. And I actually had forgotten about that. That sometimes the thoughts that come into my head, are your thoughts your own? Not always. Sometimes it is just even your higher self. And your higher consciousness. Who doesn't have a higher consciousness? We all do, because when you go to sleep at night, I promise you, your soul leaves your body. I woke up during astral travels, and I have a daughter-in-law that has very vivid, what do they call them? Lucid dreams. She has a lot of lucid dreams, and she's been all over the place. I've been a time or two in my dreams as well. So, folks, when the angels speak, listen. Listen. Nobody's going to, but they're talking again. Nobody is going to love you like your angels love you. They're telling me to reiterate hope. I'm hearing hope in my head. Hope. When you think you have nothing left, you have hope. Have hope. Have faith. Talk to your angels. Write it out. If you need to get rid of something negative, a negative person, a negative feeling, write it down on a piece. This is what I used to do. Write it down on a piece of paper. Do it in a safe place. Catch it on fire. Wait for the ashes to burn down. Sprinkle the ashes to the wind and say, I just released this to the universe. Let it go. Have hope. You can even do that for yourself. Write down a little note to yourself. I have little note cards I sometimes write little things on and put them around the house. Keep your faith. Have hope. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, no one else is going to love you either. That's another thing the angels have told me, and I have learned that the hard way. If I don't love me, how can I expect anyone else to love me? I have to love me first before I can give. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So that's my message for today. And I'm going to put up some more. I'm probably going to put up a couple of videos today, but it takes like 3 or 4 hours for them to load up on my phone. So I might even do a live or two. So what my message is today is, when the angels speak, your higher power, your higher self, listen. Because it's never going to steer you wrong. If it's telling you to get out of a situation, get the hell out. Folks, this is Lana Scott, Lighthouse. Be a light in the darkness. Love yourself first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. That's my message for today. I love you all. Thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this video. I go and put all my videos on my Facebook page. And oh, by the way, just as an extra little note, I've always kept my Facebook private, but I have now decided to make it public. And I'm probably going to have to block some people again, but that's okay. I want the best for everyone, even the people I no longer vibe with. So please be safe. Have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. Today is Sunday. This is November we're in 2022, aren't we? All right, folks. I love everyone. Like I said, please like, subscribe, share. Please comment, too. If you've been in a negative situation and you got out of it, send me a note there in the comments and let me know about it. And I'll try to reach out to you, because I've noticed that we can now talk to each other a lot more. I've been talking to a lot of people. Be a light in the darkness. This is Lana Scott, Lighthouse.